Uh, Dear friends and family of Rotary, I want to begin by apologizing, but not apologizing, by stating that it was never designed to be this way. There are those things that are unplanned that come in, like they must have shared with you, our guest of honor who was to preside and administer the installation was unable to come. I was supposed to just join as a homeboy, but because of unforeseen circumstances, it had to be that a president of the Governors Club can only be installed by someone in that status. Yes, that is protocol and etiquette. So then it occasioned an obligation and responsibility to me to do that in the absence of the person who was supposed to do it. And that is Governor Emmanuel Katongole. You'll appreciate that they lost a mother and they could not be with us. Can we observe a moment of silence before I go into the responsibility of standing in for him? May the soul of the departed mother of our colleague and our friends rest in eternal peace. Thank you very much. So I had to explain that bit of it. The day has been a long day for me. I was in Kamuli to launch the 7x7, which was a smashing success by the Rotary Club, led by the Rotary Club of Bugolobi Morning Tides, the ones that meet here. Their 7x7 was given a very good boost from Prudential with 70,000 US dollars. And they are going to transform a community, beginning with a school, health center, empowering, using all the 7 areas of focus. And from there, I was guest of honor at the Rotary Club of Kampala Sunshine, a responsibility I had to fulfill, but with a bit of fast track to create room for this. So that explains my little delay and the situation occasioned by that. So we are now going to go into the business of the day. This is the day we've all been waiting for. This is the month. This is the venue, and this is the time. President Alfred has done great being a governor's president. I want to confirm that he has done a good job. I'd like to really thank you for managing the club, including managing the governor and subordinating the governor to your supreme authority, something you've done very effectively. I would like to appreciate all of you that have come to join us, but allow me to single out members of my team at the district level. There are those two ladies that managed me, the lieutenant, the district executive secretary, Flavia Serugo, and the Lieutenant Governor Julie Kamuze. Those ladies did a good job, and being here is something that I do appreciate. I would like to recognize the assistant governors in the house, including my very own and my Bukoto boy and girl. Thank you very much for the great work that you are doing. Now, in a very special way and in an honorable way, I would like you to join me with a standing ovation and a big round of applause to acknowledge, recognize, and appreciate the guest of honor who is already in the house. Can we receive the guest of honor? We appreciate and recognize your presence with a lot of humility. Thank you very much for making time. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for being at Bukoto. So now I'd like to invite President Alfred to step forward. Give him a nice song as he comes, enjoying the power, the authority, and the chain of leadership. We go dance every day, anytime, anywhere. And I would like him to be received by the outgoing AG. Come and receive your compatriot as you manage the exit. So they've worked together, they've been a team and a great one. May I now invite our incoming president, give him a nice song, and let her be received by, do we have the incoming AG in our midst? Yeah, let her be received by the incoming AG. The end of one era marks the beginning of another. And the end of the era of Alfred ushers in Edith as the new team leader of the Rotary Club of Bukoto. Now, I would like to invite the guest of honor and the chief guest to come and be part of this memorable photo moment, celebrating our leaders. One of you should be this way so that the leaders are sandwiched by both the guest of honor and the chief guest. Alfred is going to voluntarily excuse himself of the chain of honor, of the chain of leadership, and the chain of authority. And he will hand it over to the outgoing AG. He's now in my custody. So a round of applause as we do decorate. Request you to have a photo moment with the guest of honor and the chief guest ushering you in. Okay, I'd like you also to have a photo moment with your AG, the one with whom you serve. I would like you also to have a photo moment with President Alfred, the chainless president. Now the roles are reversed. He looked cool in it. Now he must be a mwananchi. Now, may I also invite the outgoing with her. May I also as I formally present you the president, I want to invite all the past presidents to come and receive the new president with a photo moment. All past presidents in the house, come. And the past presidents are led by Alfred. Alfred is leading the past presidents to have a photo moment.
Past presidents. The rest, I think we can sit. Let's sit.
Now we are receiving the new president by the Council of Presidents. Please, a bow of honor. So, ladies and gentlemen, President Edith Kakuba is in the house. Right now, as the president, you manage the affairs of the club, and one of the instruments of authority and power that enables you to manage the affairs of the meetings is that gong. You use it to call the meeting to order, you use it to close the meeting, but there are also other instances where you have to use it to create order in the house. If you find members are behaving in a manner that is not in conformity with the Rotary decorum, then you use it to bring order to the house. Can you give it a trial run so that we get to appreciate that we have indeed a president in the house? Members, we have a president, and that is President Edith Kakuba. So receive her as your 21st president. I would like to recognize the first family. Can the first family stand up for recognition? Members of Edith's family, you are the first family. Don't look at others. You are the ones. Can we appreciate them? Please come for a photo moment. Come for a photo moment. Let's have that photograph done. Let's have that memorable first family photo moment. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations. Can we have the first family emeritus? The first family emeritus. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That marks the end of the ceremony. We have a president in the house. Congratulations, and we wish you the best as you steer and manage the affairs of the Rotary Club of Bukoto. But I want to be sure that you are ready, available, and willing to serve. So I want to call upon you to give us your acceptance speech so that the rest of the celebration is well-founded. Otherwise, we may have ideas of having a new president when you have different ideas. So can we get it from you that you do accept the responsibility, the obligation, and the activities associated with your new role as our team leader?
Great day the Lord made. We have rejoiced and been happy in it. Can we give the Lord a big hand of praise? The guest of honor, our special guests, our DG, all the assistant governors in the house, my president, President Alfred, all Rotarians, Rotaractors, guests of Rotary, my family members, I salute you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. You may wonder why I'm saying that it has been the Lord. Indeed, He has been there in all this journey. It was one afternoon in 2018 when an accountant colleague of mine invited me to a meeting of a big family. Having seen that I was doing some work in my community where I stay, he assured me that the work I was doing to the community could be more impactful if I joined Rotary. I pondered over that for some time. We again met at our usual annual accountants conferences, and he told me that if I joined Rotary, whatever I'm doing locally would be expounded. I could be able to give a little, but it impacts the whole world. I could be able to give 60 cents, which will enable the procurement of a dosage of polio to treat children who are still being affected by polio in the world. That I would add more value if I joined a family where I put a shilling and it is multiplied to make a bigger impact to humanity. And in 2018, I made a decision to join the Rotary Club of Bukoto. I've never regretted since that time, and I welcome you all to this beautiful ceremony of the 21st installation of the Rotary Club of Bukoto President. It gives me great pleasure to be given an opportunity and the trust from the members, having joined only for 4 years in the Rotary Club of Bukoto, to give me that the highest office. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so very much for that trust. I come before you today to tell you that I'm more than ready to serve humanity. I'm grateful to God, but I want to be more grateful as well to the club members. But more importantly, allow me to be grateful to my family members. I want to show you my roommate, the person with whom we are going to take this tour of responsibility, Professor David Mpango Kakuba. Thank you for putting hands together. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to serve. Because I'm telling you, in the 12 months, and I'm giving you a heads up, we are going to move together in this journey. We shall go to Kautemba. We shall go to wherever the club requires us to go, and make sure I don't remain behind, Professor Prince. I want to thank the past presidents of this great club of Bukoto for their relentless efforts towards bettering the club and serving the community. Thank you very much, all the past presidents, for that foundation on which I'm going to just build a block. Thank you so very much. I want to thank the president, who is going to be the immediate past president, for the work he has done during the year 2022-2023. Thank you very much, President Alfred. And as you transit me through State House, I'm depending on you for your continuous support, your evergreen support. We still have to do a lot together, and we are in this together. My success will tell a story about how you can manage sustainable leadership and projects. So I rely on you for the support. I rely on you on so many things that we are going to do together as we take on the year 2023-2024. In a special way, join me to thank the district governor, Honorable Dr. Michael Sebalu, and Nalongo, who is in the house. May I beseech that you stand up for recognition. I keep on wondering and I keep on asking myself, and DG allow me to ask, please, without belittling, the kind of DNA that you have in you, the way you run around to do, you don't disappoint. You are always available, not because you have more hours than all of us have, not because you are less busy, but because you choose. You are deliberate, you are intention, you are very committed. Thank you so very much. We shall pick a leaf from you and make sure we continue doing good to communities. I congratulate all of you for the tremendous, great, and impactful work you are doing towards serving humanity. I want to thank everyone to re-emphasize the vision statement that together we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities and ourselves. We shall focus on carrying out activities and projects that are owned by the beneficial community and that are impactful enough to create lasting change in ourselves as Rotarians, our communities, and the world. I just want to remind everyone that a club is nothing without its members. In my tenure as leader of this club, we will pay special attention to retaining and growing our existing membership. We shall ensure we engage members. We shall ensure we run fellowships that are impactful and engaging. We shall promote personal and business growth of our members. We will remain committed to supporting our members and looking out for them and walking this journey together. We also plan to diversify our membership in our extension program so that we have a rich background from which we shall serve our communities and enjoy, like DG says, our camaraderie. I don't know whether I've mentioned it properly. Okay. We intend to charter at least 2 interact clubs. We shall mentor our young leaders in various programs, including the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, as the future of Rotary. We are committed to accountability. We shall make sure we account for our actions, for our time, for our resources. It will be a growth tool, and we'll have it at the forefront to measure and continuously assess our progress in activities. We shall ensure that we check every step that we take in our activities. Monitoring and evaluation will be at the forefront of our work. We shall ensure that we embrace diversity, equity, and inclusion. Quoting Rotary's founder, Paul P. Harris, whatever Rotary may mean to us, to the world, it will be known by the result it achieves. We will work to finish our existing club projects. Our past presidents have endeavored to put up a very signature project, Kabutemba Adapter Village. Our focus, apart from the Rotary Year's Boy-Child theme, will be to ensure that we complete all our, whatever our past presidents, whatever our past members have done, we shall ensure that we complete them. We will heed Rotary's call this year through our Rotary International President-elect Gordon McDonald. We shall work for peace and mental well-being by implementing projects in our community to promote mental health. We pledge to uphold and embody Rotary's core values of fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership in all our undertakings as Rotarians, building awareness as our brand and impact. As people of action, we will support Rotary's commitment to doing good in the world by supporting the Rotary Foundation. And we shall make sure we are more than an all-giving club. And we shall relentlessly continue in the fight against polio in the End Polio Now campaign. We are truly blessed to have potential partners, and we pledge to make an experience worthwhile for us all as we create lasting impact in our communities. I want to once again welcome all of you. I want to recognize all the people who have made it to come and be with us. Thank you, my friends from Bramley. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Goretti, for allowing us to be here at Royal Suites. Can you stand up? She's the owner of this hotel. Yes. Thank you. She's a member of my investment club. Thank you very much for that opportunity. Thank you all our friends. Thank you everyone. Thank you my family members. I want you to stand up and these people see you. I have my children here. Can you kindly stand up? Hey, this is the big boy, the big child. Okay, big child, you can sit down. Yes, my children, Esther Kakuba, our firstborn, Jack Kakuba, our next daughter, we have David Kakuba, Cornelius Kakuba, we have Joel over there, and then the last born, Joy. Yeah, that's so far. Yes. Myself and the professor praying that we get twins and be like Salom. Pray with us, please. Before I take leave, I would like to recognize my board. My board members, can you please quickly come up here? Thank you very much. The winning team, they are already winning. They are ready to take up the club. They are going to be very vibrant with all the support, with all the robust foundation that has been laid by Bukoto members. They are going to make sure. We have set our goals very high, by the way, and we are not ambitious. We are going to achieve them. Allow me to present to you Mr. Vincent Chinji, who is going to be my vice president. The club secretary, the CEO, we could not have gotten a better person than Rotarian Shira Ahura. Then we have the man who is going to keep our purse, the club treasurer, Mr. Sulaiman Katende. You can see as he's already putting on suits, very serious. And then we have our director, TRF, Anna Chohaire Baker. We have our youth affairs director, Rotarian Winifred Jenina Nacheyune. Then we have our director, PR, Rotarian Moses Serugo. We have our director membership, who is also the IPP, Rotarian Edith Mujusa. She's now going to turn into a PP soon. Yes. And then we have our director service projects, director Rotarian Jamil Kakembo, our polio plus officer, Rotarian Isaac Magero. I think he's defending his classification. Yeah, he's here. Then the person who was allowed to hand over the chain, that will be our club trainer, my immediate advisor, President Alfred. Then we have our Belep officer, Dr. Nabila Fahad Siddiqui. We have our fun officer, Rotarian Jagan Julius. I think he's trying to make sure everything is fun. So bear with us. We have our club administrator, Rotarian Lucy Mabiho. We have our assistant mission green, Rotarian Dokas Rukundo. Okay. And then we have our director vocational, Rotarian Sidi Ampira. And our sergeant at arms, Rotarian Pius Nuwabini. I have advisors. I seek advice, even as of now, from everyone, beginning from the DG. They are going to be, all of them are going to be my advisors. But there will be the immediate go-to advisors. I chose PP Claudia. I chose PP Katarikawe, sorry. And I chose PP Moses Kafero. I consult a lot from PP Mase. I know we show a lot. So thank you very much. I think you see we have a good team in the house. Pray with us. We are more than ready. We are very engaged. And we hope we shall meet the expectations of the Rotary Club's requirements. I think we can go back. I once again recognize all of you. I recognize my sister there, Annette. Thank you for coming. I recognize my workmates, Andrew W. from Bayport. I recognize all of you. I recognize all of you ages, please may we acknowledge you. I make mention of all the members of the club. I make mention of members of our baby clubs. Where are you? Where are the members of? We salute you. We love you so much. Thank you for making time out of your busy schedule. Thank you so much. I recognize and make mention of my PEs, fellow PEs. Can you give them a round of applause for those who have managed to make it? Thank you very much. I recognize and make mention of our mother from Ntinda Club. Where are you? We love you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You have enabled us to get children, so you are now grandparents. Thank you very much. I want to conclude because I'm standing between dinner. I want to borrow PDG France Tusubira's words. He said, our values remain our center of gravity in this evolutionary and revolution time of change. And our vision is our compass. This must and will remain with us as we create hope in the world. We are in this together to make a difference. And with God the Almighty on our side, we can never go wrong. I'm excited and look forward to a great year as we create hope in the world. I pledge my service above self. And finally, I hereby accept to take on the role of the president of the Rotary Club of Bukoto for the Rotary year 2020.
The children are also about to come because the Kakubas. A round of applause to our dearest president, President Edith Kakuba. 0. Selector 0. Now you'll know why we served those some snacks on the tables. Now, you see the many reasons why I told you to eat slowly, so that it occupies your time. At this point in time, allow me to invite District Governor Mike for further proceedings. District Governor. And the District Governor will invite the chief guest and the special guest. Then we...
The club has children. We don't believe in family planning. We just produce as per God's will. And even next year, we intend to produce some more. The club has 0 tractors, so the club is big. But we have a distinguished Rotarian who lives in our neighborhood, and we've had some conversations, and within Rotary it is permissible to be an honorary member of the club. And Professor Nuwagaba has put in his interest and desire to associate with the club in his neighborhood, so that for moments when he's not in Muyenga, he's well taken care of by the Rotary Club of Bukoto. So may I invite you to step forward and be pinned. And to do that is the president who is going to do it. And I'm going to donate my lapel pin for you to enjoy your honorary membership of the Rotary Club of Bukoto. Madam President, come and perform this ceremony. And those of you, you remember the Rotary Club of Bukoto started the Mega Fellowship, and we would discuss economic issues. And he was always a panelist as a specialist in poverty.
I request we all raise.
Can we raise? So the president is going to pin Professor as an honorary member of the Rotary Club of Bukoto. Can we give a round of applause? So Madam Professor, you should always call Madam President. You should always call Professor to come, to present, to give us, and he should be one of your advisors. He's a very good. So congratulations. You may resume your seats. For me, I'm not going to make any speech. I'm just recognizing. May I recognize a delegation from District 9214, led by the country chair, Jaja Mzungu. That is a very powerful delegation. Thank you. Can I also recognize the amazing presidents in the House? Can you come and be with your governor? Give that and the PTCs around. I would like to recognize all those that have served as our AGs. All those that have served as our AGs at one time or the other. Can you stand up for recognition? You are the reason that the club has grown. Thank you very much. And with that, I would like now to transit. May I recognize the workmates of our president? You are members of the first family by extension. So thank you very much. And can I also recognize my family? Please stand up for recognition. Thank you. All our children have been recognized, our parents have been recognized. So now can we proceed to the next level? We are going to invite the special guest to say a word and choose to give all your messages without any limitation in terms of depth and scope, but you could give it some good level of depth. The club is ready and available to listen to you. Thank you very much. Feel free to enjoy this space, this podium. A round of applause.
Wow, what an evening. Forgive me if I make mistakes. District Governor, the President, I mean the current President, the past Presidents. You know, it is not easy to address an audience where almost everyone is either President, an aspiring President, a past President, it is not, or Governor, and so on and so forth. So if I make a mistake in the short time I have here, please bear with me. What an evening. I cannot believe that there is a world like this. Because the world of aviation is such an SOP world. You know SOPs? Standard Operating Procedures. My bigger brother, Dr. Kakuba, knows this. That you must do things in one way. Even if that one way does not make sense, still do it that way. But here is a world full of life, full of jokes, and yet serious. I cannot believe this. So, Dr. Kakuba, this one is Professor Kakuba, please. Madam President, thank you very much for inviting me here. Thank you, my bigger brother, Professor Kakuba, for making me know that there is another world. Thank you very much, the first family which I have associated with almost half of my life. And thank you very much, Rotary, for being there for the world. Now, I am not supposed to give a big speech really. And let us understand one another. I've been called here by Honorable Mike Severu, District Governor, to say one word and maybe ask other people to come and address you. But since he has said that I should not go without making myself known that I have been here, whatever that means, I am going to guess that probably in Rotary, you mean that you say something before you take back your seat. Is that what it means? Again, in aviation, we are one direction. But who am I? And who is Civil Aviation Authority? To just simply leave this very, very audience full of life and full of the heart to promote livelihoods and help the vulnerable and so on and so forth without saying anything in that direction. So can I pledge that with my organization, being the Sibaya, we are also called DGs. Each time they were calling Mike Severu, Honorable Mike Severu, DG, I almost looked this time. Sorry. But since I had another Director General Emeritus, I was not alone in this world of the whole new world of people. So I felt at home that I am not the only one, and I have my brother here. So maybe let me agree with my colleagues back in the UCA that we shall contribute 6 million to this club. And this is courtesy of President Edith and Emeritus Director General Professor Kakuba. Otherwise, thank you very much, Rotarians. Thank you very much, everybody. I look forward to come back here maybe when another peaceful handover of power, which is very unique, by the way, Rotary, and where even the person being handed over invites the one who has handed over to work with them. Very, very unique indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DG Fred.
Members, can we really give the DG a real round of applause? Thank you, and thank you very much. I would like to recognize Chief Magistrate Emeritus Bamwite and your dear wife. Thank you for being around. We are glad to have you, and it is a pleasure to have you. So we really want to thank you, DG. You are my colleague now. I just say my colleague, DG. We want to thank you for your gesture of goodwill and solidarity. We appreciate that. Now we are going to our guest of honor. The guest of honor is at liberty to follow the example of the DG in a scale factor by multiplying it. In Rotary, I've always told people we are using only two signs, the addition and multiplication. We never use division, we never use subtraction. So with the two, please, it is the honor of this audience to have you share with us your message for this evening as we celebrate a new president for the Rotary Club of Bukoto.
Thank you, DG. Which one we can make out of which one DG I'm speaking about. Before I start, I have to follow protocol, but I've never seen such smooth transition of power between two presidents. I'm gonna take a liberty of following the protocol because I'm filling in the shoes of a big man who is not able to make to this event. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I recognize the current district governor for Rotary District 9213, Honorable Mike Sivalu. Country chair, various president, current and past, all protocol observed. I'm here speaking on behalf of PDG Emmanuel Katongole, and I bring apologies from him. He was supposed to be with you today, but due to an unavoidable circumstances, which DG also shared, he could not make up to this event. I would like to extend my compliment to Rotary International, District, and Rotary Club of Bukoto for the incredible work done in serving the humanity. I am honored to be present at this occasion when you install your new president. And President, congratulations on your installment. I will also like to take this opportunity to thank the ongoing board led by President Alfred Okayo. Thank you. And we heard about all the incredible work you have done in last 1 year. So congratulations. Now DG has said to give messages to the club and as well as the leadership. I'll begin with the leadership. For leadership, I think the biggest element in my view is trust. And trust doesn't happen over an event or one occasion. It is accumulated over a period of time. It is like you want to be fit, you want to go to gym. You come from the gym day one, you look yourself in the mirror and you feel, oh, I didn't achieve anything. You go for day second, you come back again, look yourself in the mirror, you don't see any change. You go for day 3, again, you come back, you don't see any change. And then you give up. So one of the elements of leadership is consistency. If you consistently go to the gym every day without failure, you will see the difference over a period of time. If I have to quote another example to share this, it's probably brushing your teeth. Can you imagine just going twice a year to a dentist and still find your teeth healthy? So it goes back to the consistency of every day brushing in the morning and the evening for 2 minutes. That makes and keeps them healthy. So leadership is also about consistency. Can we do things consistently every day with the passion? So it's like when you ask someone, how was your day? You have a pure intention of listening and understanding how was the day. It's just not mere a gesture. Leadership definitely require that work. I think the second area, which is very inspiring, when I read the invite, it has creating a hope in the world, right? That's the theme of this year. And in my view, hope does not create actions. Actions create hope. So hope is not something which just gonna change and transform the world. But the actions we take, the actions this club is gonna take, is gonna transform and create hope for many, many in the world. So it's just that actions will create hope for the future, and actions taken by all the people sitting here, the president and the board of this club. Today is also the day to celebrate, again, both the outgoing president and the new president-elect for this Rotary Club. And I, once again, congratulate both of them. One to start a new journey, and one to have the achievement in the last year. Edith Kakuba, the president, Madam President, in her leadership journey, I'm sure through her leadership, she will inspire many, many more and create hope and work for humanity. As the new president settles in her role, we will work with her to see how we can contribute to this club, and we wish you all the very best. There is a subtle difference between public sector and private sector. And then private sector will work, will strategize, and will definitely contribute to the success of this club. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Can we give a real befitting round of applause as we come to the end of the formalities? The rest is enjoying. You know, you have to enjoy Rotary, you have to have fun, you have to do it with interest and excitement. So I would like now to hand over to and I've promoted him from Master of Ceremony to Director of Ceremonies. So now, because I can't hand over to a master, I can only hand over to a director. You know, so this is from me. Remember, I'm managing my final run to the finishing line. And that is why you need more energy. The term is, even when you've given the chain to Edith, Alfred still has a month and a few days to go. He's handing over on the 30th of June. So don't just go and leave. You are still on duty. That chain will be brought back to you up to 30th of June. And that is when we shall hand over. So I invite you to receive me as the incoming immediate first district governor. I'm the immediate first district governor elect. So I'm coming and welcome me. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow, wow. I request for a round of applause. Standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen. DJ, Friday our Friday. Friday our Friday. Friday our Friday. Friday! Zero. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are crowning up the day, permit me invite my good mother, a friendly mother, Rotarian, Honorable Minister, Rotarian Sarah Opendi, to come and give a vote of thanks. With the other vibes, DJ. Right, get up. Hey. I told you. Zero. We haven't eaten yet.
Thank you so much, Master of Ceremonies, for the ambush. Our district governor should have been, please Sergeant, don't find me. You know, you put some things there and asked us to test. I tested some mixtures. They are mixing my head. Our guest of honor this evening, the past district governor, Emmanuel Katongole, who is ably represented. Our special guest, the Director General Civil Aviation Authority, Mr. Bamwesije, our President, the President-elect, although we are installing a president today, but the President, Alfred, you are still in the seat up to the 30th of June. So when I'm talking about the President, it is President Alfred. The President-elect installed today in advance is Edith Kakuba, Rotarian. I want to take this opportunity to thank God, first of all, for this day, that we are all here and alive to witness this. Secondly, I want to thank the outgoing president for all the achievements during the Rotary year. Thank you so much for all the projects that we have been able to accomplish, and I do not want to go into details about that. But our flagship project, Kabutemba, with the contribution from the Civil Aviation Authority, we should be able to really make some complete, at least the health center, hopefully. The district governor, I want to thank you so much for your leadership. The year has been an amazing one, and thank you very much for the amazing things that have been done in this amazing year. We hope to continue with those amazing projects in the next Rotary year. And with our friends from India, UK, we hope to make amazing things, to do amazing things under the leadership of the President in the next Rotary year, President Edith Kakuba. Guest of honor, we want to appreciate you and appreciate Cipla Chemicals, because it has been with us throughout our Rotary journey, supporting the Rotary Club of Bukoto and generally the Rotary activities, because Kabutemba, every year we have health camps, and Cipla has always come in to support us. We want to thank you and appreciate you for that generosity. I was just checking through the corporate social responsibility laws in India, and very soon I hope to move in Parliament to make this compulsory in Uganda. So that it is not just given, it is not just a decision, but it must be compulsory. In India, 2% of the profits go out as corporate social responsibility. So that's something I was Googling there, and I said I must move this. Just like I'm moving with those who are cohabiting. So ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, I also want to thank you all for coming for this installation event, because without you, we would not have such a wonderful and an amazing occasion. So thank you very much, and I want to pray To our children, the newest from Soroti, thank you very much for coming. And I want to wish all of you a safe journey to your various destinations. And thank you so much for the contributions, DG. We look forward to a partnership with all of you. To Professor Kakuba, I know I have known you from National Water and Sewage Corporation. I want to pray that the Lord guides all of you. And please do not get tired, because I'm going to push your wife to do amazing things. And as she has said, she will move with you everywhere. I will be the whip to ensure that that happens. That wherever she goes, you are there. Thank you so much, and please, all Rotarians and guests, please give a round of applause to our guest of honor and the dignitaries here. Thank you very much.
Wow, I request for another round of applause to Rotarian sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have no problem. You continue pushing everything in Parliament. It is okay. Especially where you say the 3 months. It is okay. You continue pushing your thing. It's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me recognize the clubs present as they are setting cake. I request we set cake. Then I do the roll call. Thereafter, we shall have a final toast from President, and then we go for supper. Thank you. Breakfast. Okay. We're privileged with the Rotary Club of Ntinda. Rotary Saturday Ijaz, Rotary Kampala, Rotary Club of Mutundwe, Rotary Club of Sunday, Rotary Club of Makindye, Rotary Club of Nakuru, Rotary Club of Mperere. Hey, Rotary Mperere, stand up for recognition. Plus the district. Rotary Club of Kasangati, our Lieutenant Governor, Rotary Anjali. Rotary Club of Nalia. Rotary Nachete Kampala. Rotary Muziga. Rotary Club of Alibad. I don't know which Alibad. Rotary Namugongo. Rotary Club of Daybreak. Are you still at the other venue in the morning? On Thursday? Yeah, that's so nice. Ladies and gentlemen, yes? Kampala Springs. Oh, you see? Hey, allow me to recognize the Rotary Club of Muyenga. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a book there. So, Rotary Club of Kampala Maisha. You still sit on Wednesday in the other place. Morning clubs. I really love morning clubs. You go, free tea, free one. Rotary Club of Kampala Sunrise. Rotary Club of Morning Stars. Abamoza temuli mu ETC. Rotary Club of what? Kampala Springs. Kampala Springs. Rotary Club of Kampala Springs. It sits on a Thursday. They are the silver. Hey. Yaba? Okay, sorry. Silver Springs. Rotary Club of Webaja. Either the sergeant or it's me was drunk some things, but at least I recognize the clubs that were presented. Rotary Club of Mengo. Okay, allow me to recognize the Rotaract clubs present. Rotaract Bukoto, Rotaract Club of Chinawataka, Rotaract Ann, Rotaract Club of UCU Mukono. Right about now, allow me to invite the president, the district governor, the president, now IPP come 1st July, together with our guests. DG Fred, together with our special guest, Mr. Kumar, to come and join us. Twenty-first installation. This cutting cannot be complete if I do not invite the one and only, I don't know the name you call him, but who, over what? Professor Kakuba, kindly join. Woo! At the count of 21, 20, 16, 9, 4, hey. How are you seeing Eagle Simpler? 3, I request everyone to rest. 2, are we ready? 1 and a 0. I remain pious in mid of sunshine from the Rotary Club of Lubaga Lakeview.
Before the president gives us the final toast, as the governor, there is one message I want to give. Those of you in this audience who are yet to be Rotarians, can you stand up and we celebrate you? Those that are yet to be Rotarians, can you stand up? DJ. And I really want to request all of you to join Rotary. Consider yourself, you can be so many good things in this world, but as long as Rotary is not one of them, you are as good as incomplete. So I want you to consider being complete and the club to join. First option is Bukoto, but you can consider others depending on convenience and location. But I really want to call upon all of you to join Rotary in honor of Edith Kakuba, who has invited us. Let's consider joining that organization that does good in the world. Thank you.
Fellow Rotarians of the President, you know, me, I'm a very active church goer. And the president is the head of laity of our church, St. Stephen's. But whenever priests are ordained, if I'm the one to be ordained, they ordain me with my wife. If it is the other way around. Now, with me, I want to assure you that constructively I've been ordained, and I will allow her all the time she wants to serve me. Thank you.
That is the greatest news for the evening. Let us all be upstanding. Upstanding for the final toast. May we charge our glasses. Please make sure you have charged your glasses. Touch your most important part. Yes. And for the wonderful fellowship that we've had, the installation of the 21st president of the Rotary Club of Bukoto, for the good weather that we've had, for the ambience, for all the good people that have come across, for the humanity that we are going to serve, for the many projects that we are going to implement during the year. For all of you having made it here, I propose a toast to Rotary International.
That marks the end of our installation. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you take your seats as they usher you to the serving station.